Hello everyone, welcome to our video. Today we're going to talk about the major news regarding Turkish Airlines, starting with their 10-year plan, then their code-share deal with Rwandair, and the most interesting one, how Turkish Airlines sponsored the UEFA Champions League. Let's get started. Turkish Airlines is the country's main airline. It started out with just 5 planes in 1933. Since then, the airline has grown quickly every year, which has helped it make a name for itself on the foreign scene. In particular, over the past 20 years, it has grown incredibly fast in terms of capacity, passenger numbers, and profits, beating the average performance of the sector and becoming one of the most important companies in global aircraft. Turkish Airlines has done a lot for the country's economy and jobs, and the company has told the public how it will celebrate its 100th birthday. The growth of Turkish Airlines has been amazing. There is a list of the key focus areas that have been chosen based on the national flag carrier's vision for 2033. These areas are all meant to bring a lot of value to the company's many stakeholders. Achieving consolidated revenue of over $50 billion by 2033, obtaining an EBITDA margin between 20% and 25% during 2023 to 2033, improving efficiency, maintaining cost discipline, and creating new opportunities to generate additional revenues in order to sustain the airline's strong financial performance, contributing $140 billion of added value to Turkey's economy by 2033, expanding the fleet to 435 aircraft by 2023, and to over 800 aircraft by 2033, expanding the passenger network to 400 destinations, doubling the passenger capacity in 2023, by 2033 with an annual average growth rate of 7%, servicing 170 million passengers by 2033 compared to over 85 million in 2023, reaching 150,000 employees including its subsidiaries, doubling the transported cargo volume and positioning Turkish Cargo among the top 3 cargo carriers globally by 2033, leveraging the capabilities of its cargo hub, Smartest, which is currently one of the largest air cargo terminals in the world, establishing the airline's low-cost arm, AnadoluJet, as a separate subsidiary, repositioning its brand, restructuring its revenue and cost structures, and reaching a fleet size of 200 new generation aircraft to strengthen its competitive position. In response to the newly announced goals, Professor Dr. Ahmet Bolat, chairman of the board and executive committee of Turkish Airlines, said the following: "It's a great honor for us to have grown from our small beginnings 90 years ago to become one of the world's leading airlines. Turkish Airlines, which has been in business for 90 years, is a lively and young adult that is still growing and changing. Yes, we still have a long way to go. But as the national airline of our country, we are committed to reaching all of our short, medium, and long-term goals. As we continue on this amazing journey that takes us to every corner of the world." A recently released strategic plan for Turkish Airlines calls for the airline to carry 170 million people and run more than 800 planes by the year 2033. This will almost double the airline's capacity over the next 10 years. Since the pandemic, the Star Alliance carrier has already seen a big rise in business. At the end of 2018, the company's revenues were 39% higher than in 2019, and its capacity was 7% higher than in 2018. Rwandair has also made a big new code-share deal with Turkish Airlines. This is part of its ongoing attempts to grow its presence around the world. With the new code-share agreement, customers of the African airline will have more travel choices and may be able to get easier connections between Kigali and Istanbul. Customers coming to Africa on Rwandair can now easily reach Turkish Airlines' big network of more than 300 destinations around the world. This gives Africa a better connection to the rest of the world than it had before. Customers on Turkish Airlines flights that stop in Kigali can now easily connect to the rest of Rwandair's African network. This is thanks to a code-sharing agreement between the two airlines. Customers of Turkish Airlines will also gain from this deal. CEO of Rwandair, Ivan Makolo, said, "We are very happy to have signed this new code-share agreement with Turkish Airlines, which is one of the world's largest and most important airlines. This historic move will not only give our customers access to the 124 countries that Turkish Airlines already serves, but it will also make it easier for travelers from other continents to get to Africa through our large continental network. Rwandair is always on the lookout for new business opportunities, so it can grow its position in markets where it can make money and meet the needs of its growing customer base. At the time, Turkish Airlines had many flights every day between Kigali, where Rwandair is based, and Istanbul, where the airline's main airport is. This deal comes after the African airlines started sharing flight numbers with other big companies like British Airways and Qatar Airways. Rwandair is well known for being on time, having great customer service, and being safe. Its hub is at the Kigali International Airport, which is in the middle of Africa. At the moment, Rwandair serves 24 places in East, Central, West, and Southern Africa, as well as the Middle East, Europe, and Asia. Before the finals, Turkish Airlines, which was the first airline to sponsor the UEFA Champions League, put out an exclusive film about the game called Chase the Ball. The movie follows Brazilian freestyler Adonias Fonseca's adventures in the cities that held the quarterfinals. It also brings together Ronaldinho, Steven Gerrard, and Cafu for the first time. The episode starts with the legends flying to Istanbul on Turkish Airlines' business class cabin and watching Adonias' trip on the plane's entertainment system. Once they get to Istanbul, the legends' trip starts. After the players arrive in Istanbul, the film shows how the legends connect with Adonias. It ends in Istanbul's Ataturk Olympic Stadium, which is where the final match of the UEFA Champions League is going to be played. The movie was shot in about a month in 8 towns in 6 different countries. These places were London, Manchester, Madrid, Milan, Naples, Munich, and Lisbon, as well as Istanbul, which will host the finals. The movie was made with the help of Beautiful Locations, which is one of the most popular social media sites for travel locations. It shows the Galata Tower, Balat, Süleymaniye Mosque, Kemlika Mosque, Sultanahmet Square, Eminönü, Galata Port, Hagia Sophia Mosque, Galata Bridge, Karakoy, the Bosphorus, and Istiklal Street, among other beautiful places in Istanbul. Professor Dr. Ahmet Balat, chairman of the board and the executive committee of Turkish Airlines, said, "The UEFA Champions League sponsorship is one of the most important partnerships in the history of Turkish sports, and we are happy to show this film to passionate football fans all over the world. On the 100th anniversary of the Republic of Turkey, we are happy to bring millions of football fans to Istanbul to watch one of the most watched sports events in the world. As the airline that goes to more places than any other, we believe in the power of sports to bring people together from different cultures. We are the airline that connects more places to any other because we believe this." Ronaldinho said about the movie, "I'm so glad to see a talent from my home country of Brazil being shown off." The production goes to a lot of different places, each of which shows how the sport is dynamic, different, and can bring people together. Thanks to Turkish Airlines, you can easily visit Istanbul, which is generally thought to be one of the most beautiful cities in the world. I'm proud to be in this movie, because Turkish Airlines connects people all over the world to Istanbul with its big network and great service. It's an honor to work with them. Steven Gerrard went on to say, "It's a great chance to work with Turkish Airlines to promote and support the UEFA Champions League, which is a very important event that honors sportsmanship and the power of football to bring so many different people together." Cafu went on to say, "It's a gift for me and football fans all over the world to see football coming together with a project like this and joining with these names. With all the excitement in the story and the amazing cinematography, this movie really shows what it's like to be a football fan." In April, Turkish Airlines will also start running a brand new ad with a UEFA Champions League theme. Also, over the next few days, Turkish Airlines will post a number of movies on its social media sites that feature these famous people. Thank you so much for watching this video.